It's obvious this will help President Obama's re-election campaign, and it should. But how much credit does he deserve? Joining the company is Andrea Tantaros. You're a Republican strategist. You are a conservative, are you not?
I am.
But you will accept that President Obama looks good in this?
Absolutely. I mean, he was the one that ordered the SEALs to go in. He actually, over the course of the last couple of weeks, wasn't satisfied with the mission at hand and actually wanted to change strategies to go in and get Osama Bin Laden. And, you know, when you think about how much criticism he's taken from his base, they howled when he upped drone attacks in Afghanistan. I mean, he's taken a lot of heat for the continuity that he's maintained of the policies of the Bush administration. He's kept a lot of those in place. He's done some different things, and so he absolutely deserves credit.
When he came on TV late last night, he made a point of saying it was his first priority when he was elected the President of the United States. I don't believe he mentioned President Bush. Do you think he's taking too much of the credit? Now, look, you're a conservative. You're probably going to say, yes, he's taking too much of the credit. What are other people saying?
Well, Democrat Bob Beckel and I talked early this morning. He thought the president should have thanked President Bush or acknowledged him in this speech. Now, he did call President Bush on the phone, which I gather was done to sort of inoculate against criticism for not coming out to the podium and mentioning Bush. But you have to think of all the people that were involved in this. I mean, number one, the SEALs. They deserve the utmost gratitude, number one. But also Leon Panetta, also Defense Secretary Gates, also John Brennan. Gates and Brennan were in the Bush administration, and again, were part of that continuity. I mean, they've been working on getting bin Laden for a very long time, but to his credit, Barack Obama said, I'm going to make it a priority to get him, and we're going to focus on this, and I trust you.
I'm just wondering if the extra points that will be added to President Obama's credibility and his approval rating, could he use that as leverage to get fewer spending cuts out of the Republicans for a deal on raising the debt ceiling?
Well, think about it. Some of the cuts he wanted to make were actually Defense Department cuts. So, look, I think this helps him.
All the cuts you want to make.
No, that's right. Right. But I think that this helps him. One of the biggest criticisms of President Obama was that he was weak on terror, that he didn't have these strong national security credentials. And also, another thing that he did, he decided to act unilaterally and not involve Pakistan, which is another reason we were able to get bin Laden. We didn't tip off the Pakistanis. Who knew, you know, if they would have known, if they would have tipped off.
And we didn't ask the UN for permission.
Nope, UN, NATO, sorry, we went in by ourselves.
Okay.
Oh,
now, that's what I like to see.
So
that is not leading from behind.
You got it.
And that's where the U.S. does best.
Andrea Tantaros, thanks very much for joining us again. Appreciate it.